Hey, you guys. So today I wanted to talk to you about hope and healing for moms, how to get your sanity back. So for those of you that are new, my name is Sally Harris, and I help moms, desperate moms of defiant adult children. I help them regain their own life by using strategies and techniques, and creating a boundaries plan, identifying triggers and enablement and things like that. So I help them regain their own life, to be able to create peace and hope. So I would be honored to speak with any of you moms that are interested. I'll put a link below for a free discovery call. It's a 30-minute call to kind of deep dive into what's going on and how it's affecting you as a mom. So today, this is about sanity, getting your sanity back. And believe it or not, you probably don't feel like that's even possible, but I promise you it is. And so I just want to go through this. This is a book that I actually, I used to have groups in my home with moms who had defiant adult children. All of our kids were on different paths. And we did this book together, and it was amazing. And it's called Setting Boundaries Around Your Adult Children. And one of the things that I learned in there was really cool, and I want to share that with you. So she used the word sanity and spelled that out so it's 6 steps to hope and healing. So number 1, S stands for stop the flow of money, which we talk about all the time. And stopping the guilt, stop blaming ourselves for all of that. And because at the end of the day, I think what a lot of people, they're so focused on helping the child that they're not realizing all the amount of debt that you are creating in your own life for your own future. And a lot of moms, if we have adult children around that age, you're at least, not that you may not be ready to retire, but you're at least thinking about it, trying to plan. And so I think a lot of people don't take that into consideration. So that's huge. In fact, I am going to be doing probably a 2-day thing on finances because it's something that is huge. So that's S. A stands for assemble a support group. Now that goes without saying, obviously, that is huge. You have to surround yourself with other moms who understand what you're going through. That was a game changer for me. As I've said many times, our friends that we've had throughout our life love us and they care for us and they try to help, but it's impossible for them to be able to understand what we're going through. So assembling that support group, getting involved in groups, and honestly one-on-one coaching, which is why I do what I do, because I think it's so crucial. And I learned all the things that I did right and all the things I did wrong along this path. And that's why the one-on-one is so crucial. N stands for nip excuses in the bud. Literally our excuses and theirs. It's always someone else's fault. All the blame shifting, like we talked about the other day, that is something that they will try to throw out. And I think we also make our own excuses of why we can't put the boundaries up, why we can't stop enabling. And at the end of the day, it all needs to happen. So you're really prolonging your own pain by not stopping these things. And so the I stands for implement rules and boundaries. Talking doesn't work. Until you actually do it with consistency, that's when you're going to see change. Number 1, in yourself. And again, that's all we can change. So that is crucial. And that's so powerful. So T stands for trust your instincts. As a mom, I think you know very well that our gut, we need to listen to our gut. It's actually our second brain. That's a whole nother conversation. But literally if you're having a gut feeling that something is going on in your home, maybe your child is dealing drugs, maybe your child is on drugs, and you have a gut feeling that something else is going on. Don't be naive and don't ignore those gut feelings, because as moms, we're often right. It's kind of scary how often we're right. So keep that in mind. So don't be naive with that. So the last one is Y, and that stands for yield everything to God. And we can't get on that crazy cycle. It's time to get off the crazy cycle, and whatever it takes for you to realize that you are not in control. Giving my daughter over to God literally changed everything for me. That is when I started to heal, because when I thought I could change things and I was in control, and it caused more heartache for me It didn't change anything on her end, but it changed a lot for me. And I was going deeper into that pit, where once I yielded that over, that was the end. That was the end of my trying to control anything. And that's when I started to heal. So the word sanity, you can regain your sanity. It is a lot of work, but it's worth it. And you might as well start today, because it does take time. But really it's a choice, like a lot of things in life. And once you make up that choice that you want things to change, they will. So I hope that helps. I'll put that link to the discovery call below, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.